Place is Royal Ascot on BBC Television and Radio 5 Live, starting Tuesday at 1:45.
Good morning, it's Friday and you're with BBC One. Coming up, are you looking forward to lying on the beach this summer or terrified about being seen in a bikini slimming for the holidays on Kilroy next? Ainsley's beefing things up with a pepper steak and getting romantic with passion fruit for a wedding anniversary meal. Quick cooking coming up at 10. Then it's big news for high fashion, but how does a whole outfit in white work in the real world? Road test the look with Larry at 10:30. And that's the first part of Friday morning here on BBC One. So first on BBC One, here's Kilroy.
Hello and good morning. Looking forward to your holidays, are you? Or are you worried? Just that little bit? No, not about the money, but how you'll look when you're there on the beach. You're going on a diet so you can get on that bikini and strut your stuff down to the water? Or are you dreading the whole thing? How are you feeling about holidays, Julie?
I am dreading it.
Why?
I can't bear the thought of getting a swimsuit on for my holidays or even the summer.
Why is that?
Well, in the winter, because I do feel I'm overweight, in the winter it's fine because you can put on your trousers, put on your fleece and, you know, that's okay, you can cover it all up. As soon as the sun starts shining, you have to get your body out.
There's nothing of you.
So, are you going to get your body out?
No. No.
You're not going on a beach, or you're not going on holiday?
Well, I want to lose it. If I can lose it by the summer, then yes, I will.
How much you got to lose?
About another 1.5 stone.
How heavy are you?
Oh, joking.
How heavy are you?
10.9.
Well, talk to her.
Is your name Julie?
Julie.
I don't think you're fat, Julie. I think you look brilliant.
No.
I think you look great. I mean, the reason I'm saying this is because there are fatter people than you. And I think life is too short for you to dread a summer holiday.
Well, that's all well and good saying that, but if I don't feel confident with my body, whether I'm 10 pound overweight or 10 stone overweight, if you feel overweight and you're not happy with yourself, then you can't.
Sorry.
If someone says, "Oh, you're not fat," then you can't just all of a sudden.
Yeah, but go on. But are you losing this weight because, quote, society says that you should be this size to go on holiday? Is that why? Is that honestly why you're doing it, or are you doing it because you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I feel uncomfortable. I won't feel confident getting in a swimsuit while being overweight.
But you've got one life. You know,
it's short
when you're
enough,
dead,
isn't
you're
it?
dead. So why be miserable, just because you're overweight?
Well, you can't be happy all the time, can you?
No,
Just because she's got one life. She's miserable. She's miserable. She's got to do something about it.
Exactly.
She's not overweight. But she's
That's the thing.
No, don't tell me. I don't think she's overweight either.
I don't think she's fat.
But that's what she thinks.
I don't think she's fat at all. That's the problem. I don't think you're fat at all.
If you lose the weight you're talking about losing, you'll look awful. So that's,
Okay, make her feel really happy. Can you understand why she's dreading going on the beach?
I mean, if you were like me, then you definitely need to lose weight. I mean, you're fine. You look
Hang on, watch it. Hang on, let's finish. Go on. Why
you look good. I mean, you look perfect. Be in my shoes and definitely you want to lose weight.
Why?
You look slimmer than me.
See what she said? You look slimmer than her.
Yeah. Definitely not.
You are.
You said you are 10 stone something.
9.
I'm actually embarrassed to tell you how many stones I weigh. I'm almost
Oh, no.
1 million stone.
You're not.
I think you sound
Really? How heavy are you? Don't blush.
I'm 13 stone 5.
But you're tall.
How tall are you?
Yeah, she's tall, and you can tell she's tall.
I'm 1.72 centimeters.
What?
What's that?
We're talking English here. What do you mean you're 1.27? What's she talking about? Does anybody know? No! Do it properly. How many?
Around 5'5".
5'5". Right. Oh, so you're quite. Well, you're just a bit above average, probably. Yeah, just over average. 5'4" is average, probably. Is it 5'5"? So, but you're dreading summer holidays too. Would you wear a?
No.
I didn't know what I was going to say.
No.
I was going to say a three-piece suit. Something's happening to my language. I'm getting it all
No,
wrong.
I won't wear a bikini. I won't wear a costume.
A costume, not even a costume.
Not even a costume.
Why?
Not even anything clinging that can show.
Why?
Not anything clean. Wait a minute. What does she mean clean? What did you say? Hang on. What did you say? Clean.
Clinging, not clinging.
clinging.
Yeah, clinging.
Sorry, it is me. Yeah.
Makes me wonder what these two women's ideal perception is of what figure you're looking for. What's your ideal?
Naomi Campbell.
No. At least I want to be able to carry myself without.
Stand straight.
Stand straight
and wear the back clothes.
No, I want that self-confidence in myself. You know, to be able to walk in town or whatever and feel confident, not feel inferior.
You could lose it.
I can't lose it.
And you still
That's
won't
the
get your
problem.
confidence.
I've tried losing it. I've tried.
I'm not saying you can't lose it. I'm saying if you lose it, you still might not have your confidence.
No, I'm sure I will. At least
You're dreading going on the beach, aren't you?
Yeah. But
And you tell her what to do.
No, I wouldn't dread going on the beach if I looked like she did. Look at her face. She hasn't even got. I've got a clean
Your
chin.
face.
She
Oh,
hasn't
no,
got
you've got a
chin.
lovely face. So what are you worried about going on the beach? Why are you dreading summer holidays?
Because I've got more than what she's got.
No.
Oh yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. So what are you dreading?
I'm not dreading the night times on holiday. I'm just dreading the beach or the pool because there's always that perfect person who goes on holiday at the same time as me.
So what are you going to do then?
Take me.
Yeah, take her. She doesn't care. Well, she can pay.
So what do you do during the daytime then? When everybody else is by the pool or they're on the beach?
I still do it, but I have sarongs and big hats and, you know. And then I have a little...
Big hats?
Well, you know.
Why do you have big hats? What's that?
To hide your face. I don't.
Well, how do you hide yourself under a big hat? Does that mean... What are you laughing for? Big hat? Did you wear a big hat?
Not really, because to me personally, like, I'll go back to Julie. I don't see you're not fat at all, girlfriend. You're only fat as you feel. You get me? What's in your mind?
That's
what
what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying,
feel.
though. You are as fat as you feel. So
At the same
whatever
time,
anyone says.
I'm big and I'm proud and I'm happy. You get me?
Good for you.
I wouldn't really mind anyone, you get me?
So you go on the beach in a bikini?
Oh, yeah. No, not in a bikini, but I'll go in a beach in a one piece.
Yeah.
Well,
and no
I mean,
problems about it.
No
When you say
problem
you're
at
big, you've got to tell us how big you are, though, because that's what's relevant.
Well, I just had a baby. And I'm, 13 stones now.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
5 foot.
Yeah.
So you listen to this either.
You said you'd go on a beach, but not in a bikini. Why not?
No, I'll go
Why
on
not?
I'll go on the beach in a not in a two-piece, you get me? But I'll go on the beach, you say you wouldn't even wear one.
Are you trying to prevent us from seeing your beauty or what?
Hang on, what are you talking about? You wouldn't go. Am I missing out on something here? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's like a two-piece, you have to be nice and perfect for it, slim enough, tender enough. You know?
I don't think two pieces are for everyone.
No, I'm sorry.
You can be as big as you are and still wear a two-piece.
Oh, no.
If you feel comfortable in it.
Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
What about you, Michelle?
Me? Well, we've had a few disasters, actually.
What do you mean?
Well, we're actually losing weight for a holiday.
We, the two of you?
My husband and I.
Yeah.
We're off to Spain in September, and we've had disasters before. About 4 years ago was our last one, and we haven't been abroad since.
Why? What happened on the last one?
We sunk a pedalo.
That's not funny.
Well, it's a few things.
How do you sink a pedalo?
Too much weight on it.
It was his side on hasten to
Yeah, it was my side.
So what? Hang on. You were both there pedalling. How far did you get?
Not very far.
And did it go down the one side or just
one side first?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. And then
What
as
did
we
you do?
came in, it was virtually underwater, the front end.
Why didn't you just jump off?
I would have, but Cheryl
I
couldn't swim.
don't
She
like
couldn't
to swim.
So I couldn't leave her out there. I had to pedal over.
You could have pushed it along from you. What did people say to you?
There was loads of
Well, Germans.
Germans,
There was a lot
tourists,
of
you know what
Germans
they're
on the
like.
beach, and
Taking a mickey, weren't
they
they?
were there and giving it all the, verbal
Oh, it doesn't matter what they say. You don't take it as what
and
they
it was,
say.
yeah, very uncomfortable.
And so what about this year? What about this year? You're really worried about what's going to happen?
We were, yeah.
Would you wear a costume?
Yeah, with like, same as Trisha, with a sarong.
With a sarong.
Yeah.
Alison, what about you? Are you looking forward to the holidays?
Yes, I am. I'd like to lose some weight, obviously. I would like to be a couple of stone lighter because it does, you do notice it. It's just for health, really, mainly for my health.
But you're not dreading going on the beach?
No, I don't dread going on the beach.
You went on last year in a costume. You'd go on this year too?
Yes.
She always asks me how she looks, and I say, you look lovely. And I give her the confidence. I said, don't take any notice.
Who's this, Alison?
Alison, yeah. She loves it.
Right.
I said, don't worry about it.
So it's you that's giving her confidence that helps her. I think Alison and Michelle and Trish, you're going to try a costume on for us in a minute. We'll show you what you can do, unless you want to try as well, and we'll send them off and bring them back on and show us what they're like. But stay with us just for a minute, because you might want to contribute to the conversation, because it doesn't take long to put on a swimming costume, does it? No. It's not like having a makeover. You don't have to be off for
It depends how big you are.
How big you are,
Depends how big you are.
Oh, you know about putting on a swimming costume. Do you want to know how big you are? What difference does that make then, Bob?
You're watching Alison struggle into one.
Should you be saying this about Alison?
Oh, yes, it's all right.
Oh, go on then. Tell us all about... OK, Alison, this is now going to really embarrass you. Go on, Bob. Tell us how you have to put her into it. Go on.
No, you might hold her...
You what?
It is tight.
Is she kicking you in the back with her fist?
No.
She doesn't...
I'll make her put it on. Say, come on, you look lovely.
Yeah,
and she looks
he tells me to wear it, because I wouldn't wear it if he...
She wouldn't wear it otherwise.
Well, should you be telling her to wear it?
No, I say, if you want to.
You say, if you want to, put it on, and you help her in with it.
If I'm getting too hot, you see, I get too hot because I'm wearing too many things, and he'll say to me, why don't you take some clothes off, you know, and...
Like a man does,
yeah.
like
Funny enough.
Funnily enough.
But to be on the beach, it's really, really hot. And I said, just put your costume on.
And I
assist her by holding the towel up and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And she changes on the beach. It feels much better.
Right. All this was because I said it doesn't take very long.
Oh, it does take. It takes half an hour.
It takes what?
Half an hour.
No, it doesn't. Oh, no.
Is this serious?
I'm joking.
It takes me years.
Should partners put pressure on these women to help them then? Is that helping, putting pressure on to kind of lose weight?
As long as you take the female's feelings into respect when you're doing it. If you're insulting, then obviously, naturally, no, they're not going to feel good. But if you know, use your nous a little bit and sort of like showing that you do care, like the gentleman said down there, he said, you know, he'll tell her to take them off, you know what I mean?
He tells them to take them off. Use your nous a bit. Tell her to take them off. Yeah, go on.
If she feels good, you've got to let her know that she looks good.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as I say, there's no point being insulting, because at the end of the day, they just feel bad about it.
So what do you do then? Yeah. What do you do?
Well, me,
what's this subtle pressure?
It's like this morning, she comes downstairs and sort of like, I've been busy getting the kids ready, and she goes, well, do I look all right? And I'm sort of like, you always look all right. Because to me, she does. She always looks all right.
Yeah.
If I'd have turned around and gone, do your buttons up, woman, do your buttons up, cover up, you know what I mean? And instantly they go on the defensive, they don't feel good, so therefore it ruins their day. They don't feel as though they're not getting any encouragement, they need encouragement.
So you're saying you don't put pressure on?
I do, yeah, because, I mean, obviously, she wasn't as large as what she is now when I first met her. You have your own perception on what is your comfortable, you know, size. So therefore, yeah, I do. What's
your comfortable size?
Were you the same size as you are now when you met her?
No, I've put on as well, but I'm trying to do the same thing.
Well, then if you do it together, then it's easier, isn't it? If you do it as a partnership.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the end of the day, it's up to him to want to lose it.
Oh, yeah, he's got
to. It's up to me. I want to lose the weight.
But it's nice that he's admitted that he was slimmer than at the beginning.
Oh, goodness, yeah, but
and now you can do it together.
We've both been slimmer, we've both been bigger, we've both been all over the place. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of it. If he's tired of it, wants to lose it, I'm not going to say to him, you're fat, lose weight.
I used to be a case where you could, you know, can you pinch more than an inch? At the moment, it's I can pinch a square metre, you know?
No, don't worry.
but you say you have a perception of what you want it to be.
Yeah,
What is it then?
I mean, you talk amongst each other, you find out what Heidi's perception is what she wants to be, and you try and sort of like come to a medium. I mean, I'd be quite happy.
Well, you kind of negotiate.
Yeah. I mean, I'll look at a nice woman on TV.
What size do you want to be this week, Heidi? Let's negotiate about it. It sounds like you sit down and say, right, what do you think of yourself, Heidi? And she thinks one way, and then you say, well, I think it, and we're going to meet in the middle.
Yeah.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Do you actually love her?
Of course I do.
And you love her the same as you loved her when you first got together?
If honestly, to be honest, if she was 30 stone, or whether she was 5 stone, I don't care, because Heidi's Heidi.
That, then why put pressure on?
Because she's not happy. I've spent days going out shopping for clothes. I've seen her walk out of shopping centres in tears. And I'm sort of like, Heidi, you try and tell me you're happy? And she goes, well, no, I'm not. And I'm sort of like...
What you should be doing is, like, supporting her. If she wants to lose weight for herself...
He supports me.
Great.
I went on a diet. And I decided for myself, my friends over there, she helped me. All my friends have sat there and said, are you losing weight because of him? Are you losing weight because of the media? Why are you losing weight? Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of carrying an extra television's worth of weight around with me. It aches, I'm tired. Yeah. But I don't care who else is big. I don't care. If you're proud of it, you'd show it, wouldn't you? If you're proud of your waistline, if you're proud of all of this, you'd show it. I'm not proud of it. I don't want to show it. But I'm like a naughty kid. If you tell me not to do something, I'll go ahead and do it. If he says to me, oh, Hyde, you know, don't eat that cake, I know damn well within the next hour it'd be gone, it'd be in my stomach, and I'd be like, oh, why did I do that?
What sort of support does he give you then? Because from what you're saying, it sounds very much to me like you want Heidi to be a slim, twig type person, as she was when you met her.
No.
And you're just saying, of course not, I'd never say, and you know, I wouldn't put her down. But it comes across that you're putting subtle pressure on her. You're saying it's support, but it sounds like
it's subtle pressure that I need. He wouldn't do it unless I was 100% behind him to do it.
I love that. He's nagging me, but it's okay, because I'm 100% behind him nagging me.
But then I nag him.
Because that's what she wants. She wants to lose weight.
I've asked him.
Is that what women want, Clive? Is that what women want?
It's not for everyone.
Really. I mean, to be honest with you, as Heidi was saying, when they first met, they were both not very big, or they were both smaller than what they are now.
14 stone.
When my wife and I met, we were both fairly slim. She had a child, our first child, and she put on quite a bit of weight, which she was going to lose the week after she had the child, which didn't happen. It took a year. She did a lot of it on her own, but my attitude was, look, when I met you and fell in love with you, you were slim. And you're now not slim, you're not the way you were when I met you.
So you were born when you were born when you got
I've been
together?
born since 21, so that's got nothing to do with weight. but that is the understanding that I had, and that's the understanding that I had with my wife. I didn't say to her, listen, you fat pig, lose weight, or otherwise I'm going to throw you out the door.
You did call her a big swell.
No, but I made it. No, I didn't call her a fat pig. I knew
you called her a big swell.
Big swell, that one, yeah.
But I was huge.
You what?
I was big. I don't know your measurements, but I put on 21 kilos.
A year later?
No, I was large and I was miserable.
Doesn't matter how big you are, you don't insult each other. You're supposed to love each other.
Size 50 kilos to 21.
You might want to say this for lose a bit of weight, love. You know, you put on a lot of weight.
Clive doesn't
Do you
have
want
tact.
to lose weight?
No.
But you don't call her a beached whale. That's insulting.
It helped.
Well, if it helps her and she's happy with it, are you happy with him saying
It was very
these things?
depressing for that time that I went through trying to lose the weight, and I tried every diet possible, and it was only towards the end of the year when I actually managed to lose it. And it wasn't nice actually trying to find clothes to wear.
Is it a bit like the scenario of the sharp shock?
Short, sharp, shock.
That's the one.
It's hard sometimes, isn't it?
So, like, okay, for a short period of time, you're getting immense amounts of grief, but it motivates you so much more.
Absolutely.
If somebody was... I'm sorry, but if somebody was to say that to me and show no feeling for my, consideration for my feelings and try and knock my self-esteem like that and give me a short, sharp shock, I'm sorry, I'd just say, no, I'm not interested.
Okay.
I'm not losing weight for you, and I'm not
my
interested
feelings.
in
He's doing it to actually say, wake up, you're not looking nice, you're not happy the way you are, so do something about it. And
How did you feel, though? Did you think,
I was depressed for nearly a year.
How could is it husband? How could my husband say that to me?
Clive, you're not listening.
I would just think if my fiancé said anything like that to me, I would just not want to know him. A person who can treat another person like an accessory and what you look like on my arm is more important to how you feel inside.
He sounds insecure. You're the one who's insecure. If you want her to be all slim on your arm. No. Call him a beach whale. How should you think completely?
Hold on a second. Listening to the conversations going on here with this lady telling this lady over here that she looks wonderful and what are you worrying about losing weight for? That is the problem in society today. Everybody's telling everybody that's putting on weight and is looking fat. I mean, don't worry, as long as you're happy, you look great, it's fantastic. So what's happened? Everybody in the world is starting to put on weight.
Like you.
Yeah, no, hang on a second. I didn't interrupt you when you were speaking. So everybody in the world is putting on weight, and I'm sure that if a survey was done, the average weight of people in the world has gone up a couple of stone in the last couple of years. Several years ago, society was saying, you've got to look slim and you've got to look this and that and the next thing. Now society is saying, oh, don't worry, love, it's all right, you look lovely. You're 5 or 6 stone overweight, but don't worry, you look lovely. So don't worry about it.
And you're saying
I say that's wrong.
So what you're
Apart
saying...
from the health implications, all the extra television that you're carrying around, it's not good for you. Okay? Tube congestion. I mean, we get cut down on the tube congestion as well.
Not for people like you to decide. That's for people like... It's personal. And to be quite honest with you, I couldn't care less if the person sat next to me was 15 stone, 20 stone, or 8 stone, whatever. That's for the person to decide, not for other people. You don't have to be...
Unless somebody tells somebody else that they're slim or they're fat or they've got to lose weight, they don't actually know themselves.
No, not at all. Not at all. But people are just... I mean, you're saying to the people in this audience, I'm not happy with my weight. I want to lose weight. I'm not comfortable with what I'm weighing.
But if someone said to me...
Listen to what he's saying.
But then people turn around to you and say, oh, don't be silly, you look lovely. You know, don't worry to lose your weight. So what are you going to say? If everybody's telling you, oh, don't worry, don't lose weight, they're doing you a disservice. They should say, well, yeah, maybe you're right. If you're feeling unhappy about it and you do feel overweight, be straight with that person. Say, yeah, I agree with you. You are maybe a little bit overweight and you could lose a bit of weight.
Fair enough, but even if they did say, no, you're fine, don't lose weight, it doesn't mean I'm not going to lose weight because
Alison,
you yourself are unhappy
you've got
about
to lose
your
weight
weight.
for yourself.
You don't need someone to tell you that.
You've got to lose weight for yourself.
No, but she's saying that she needed him to tell him.
Exactly.
Tell her. She needed
It didn't offend me. I didn't enjoy being called a beached whale.
You see,
but it made me wake up.
Impression that he doesn't love you for you.
He loves me all the time, but he or maybe he didn't love me as much as he does when I'm my wife.
Did he love the much of it too late? Did he love the beach whale?
There was too much to love, he says.
So he was saying he doesn't love the beach whale?
No, he's never been happy with a big lady. He's never gone out with a big lady. I went big and I wasn't happy with myself.
So was he saying he was falling out of love with you?
No, he didn't really fall out. He wasn't.
Look at his face.
I didn't turn him on. My size did not turn him on. Which everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Of course. Everybody has a different metabolism, right?
Metabolism. What? It's not just me that gets the metabolism.
So some people can eat and they don't lose any weight, put any weight on, like you. Obviously, you must eat like a horse, you know. But if your wife eats like a horse, obviously she puts it on.
No, but she loses it again.
What do you think about this man who helps his wife to be the way she wants to be? He knows what she wants. He's helping her. He's on her side. She thinks he's great.
Personally, I think... well, I don't think men can ever get it right first. I mean, we always turn around and say, do I look all right dressed like this? You know, and the next minute it's, yeah, you look fine, and you think, oh, I don't believe them. But if my husband would have had the attitude of yours, then I'm afraid he would have been out of the door.
I wish my husband was a bit more like him, because I try my best to diet and he helps me, and then when I say, oh, I'm going to give up, I'm going to have fish and chips, he says, oh, come on then, let's go and get them. Whereas I would need somebody a bit more like that and say, no, fish and chips until you've got down to whatever.
Downright rude.
Yeah.
He was what?
It was just rude.
No, hold on a second.
If my husband called me a beach whale, it would encourage me to stay on a diet, whereas I give up. I diet every Monday and stop every Tuesday.
Oh, hang on. So the beach whale expression, you would have found a kind of revolutionary experience. It would have seriously.
I would have to prove to him that I'm not a beached whale, and by doing that, because I am, I would have to go on a diet and prove that...
So you're saying where everybody else up here, what all the women and my man friend here too, Richard, finds offensive, you would say, no, I understand clearly what Clive is doing, because I would have reacted exactly the same as Mandy. It would have been a kind of a wake-up call.
Yes. My husband's nothing like that. He's very easygoing. I can diet when I want to diet and stop dieting when I want to stop. And I don't want that. I want him to tell me to carry on.
To give you the encouragement.
To give me encouragement, exactly.
Tell you next Monday, hey, you look good today, even if you can't see any difference, but to actually keep you going.
OK, do you think I look all right?
Yeah, you look all right.
Joe, stand up.
Stand up.
Oh, God.
Joe, what you going to do that? Come on. What?
OK, do I look all right?
You look a lot better than a lot of the people. Yeah, yes, definitely.
Why are you asking that? Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
What did you say?
You look a lot better than a lot of the people. Yeah, yes. You look okay.
Thank you. But I don't take that as a compliment from myself, because I actually used to be 5 dress sizes larger than that.
Well, then, well done.
I've not done it because my husband's been like yourself and pressurised me into it. I've got a husband who married me 18 years ago. He married me for the person that I am, not the size that I am. When I actually married him, when I was a lot slimmer, and like yourself, I put the weight on with the children, 8 for 2, as you do. But my husband's been through 22 years with me, with my weight being up and my weight being down. And if ever I say to him, do I look okay? He'll say, Diane, I love you for the person that you are. And if I want to lose weight, he doesn't force me to lose weight or anything like that. He'll encourage me, and he'll eat the same foods as me, and he'll go shopping with me, and I actually work all the way around the home, which I'll probably tell you.
So he's what, 25 stone?
No.
You're going to go off and get your costume on, Alison, and you are Michelle. Yes. You're going to go and see what they can sort out for you at Evans, and Trish as well, and we'll see you, I don't know. He says it takes half an hour. How desperate are you to lose weight? For the summer. We're talking about losing weight for the summer, wanting to get into that bikini, or a swimming costume, or just actually be on the beach and be comfortable.
I would do anything to lose weight, and I've tried anything, slimming tablets. I was 6.5 stone when I was 17, and I still felt fat, so, as I say, where you're concerned, you haven't had it all your life. So when someone says when you're pregnant after having a baby, mentally it doesn't affect you, I don't think, because you've never had it, you don't know what it's like. You haven't got a clue anyway.
So what have you tried to do? What have you tried to do?
I've Slimmers World, Weight Watchers, aerobics, you name it, I've done the lot. And I say I've had 2 children. My first one, it did come off me. This one, I can't lose it. And it runs my life. My weight runs it.
But you'll never be happy anyway.
I know, but that's... No, but I am. I am. 6.5 stone, I felt fat.
But
someone
she's
told
always been
me.
like this. I've known her all my life. She's
Well,
my
you're
cousin.
very, very nice.
All my life I've known her, and she's always on a diet, and she's just not happy in herself. Her hair might be wrong one day. She's not that she's vain or anything like that. She just is never happy. There's always a problem
Dan,
with her.
what should you do?
What should you do? Well, you should combine healthy eating with exercise, and that's what I did. I've tried everything. I've tried fat pills. I've been anorexic. I've been bulimic. My husband's been through me with all this, and he's still there. So, but what I did was I had quite a tragic shock in my family, and it made me re-look at my life, made me realise I was actually making his life a nightmare, even though he stuck by me. And I started to eat healthy and exercise.
But she's got a month or so, weeks, to get into the shape she feels she... Never mind what everybody else thinks, what she wants. It's what she wants for herself, like what you wanted for yourself. And she wants to do this for the summer, so she can actually feel good and confident. Is she going to do it in time?
I wouldn't put that pressure on you. I would say that time is endless, and that whenever you put time limits on trying to actually lose weight, the pressure's too much without trying to do the healthy eating and the exercise as well. You've got the whole life ahead of you. If you start changing your eating habits now and making sure that they're permanent, then the weight loss will come like it did with me, and also on my ladies, and you will actually lose the weight permanently.
Are you having to now eat healthily and exercise every day for the rest of your life?
Yes, I mean, I do have slip-ups, you know, I like the odd drink and things. I'm just as normal as anybody else. But, yes, we do tend to eat a lot healthier in the family. My husband prepares meals as well if I'm going to be late home for night, and I know I can eat whatever he gives me.
Wouldn't you prefer, though, to be a thin person and to be a thin person and to be able to eat whatever you want, doesn't matter?
Yeah, heaven.
No, people that are overweight, that's what they want.
Is that
they
what
don't
you
want
wanted?
to live on
healthy food. They don't want to
Not like on the outside. If you could get a camera on the inside and see what damage that you're doing on the inside as well.
Oh, what's the damage on the inside?
I don't care. I don't care. As long as I feel healthy on the outside, I don't care. And I feel healthy. I had a gastric bypass, and I've lost 8 stone since November.
You do want to lose weight, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have gone to those
I've gone from 21
measures.
stone to I'm just over 13 now, just over 21 now I was.
Where did you go from?
I can't tell you actually my weight, I can only tell you my dress size. I know, because I never had to.
No, I can't work them out.
I know. Dress size, I was about 18, 20, now I'm about 10, 12.
Right. See, now to me, an 18-20 is still a fantastic size anyway. I can't remember the last time I was an 18-20. Well, of course it is, yeah. But, I mean, I went from a size 26, I'm down to size 16. Yesterday was the first time I bought a size 16, and I can't remember.
You're all right for the swimming costume on the beach, obviously, because you got up there and said, "Look at me." Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And a bikini swimming costume.
Yeah, yeah.
Bikini or both, right?
Yeah.
You?
Well, at the moment, probably not. But I'm not actually going away.
Either.
I'm not going away till August, and come August, I've probably got another 2 stone to go. So once that's off, I will definitely be on the beach. And if
in August, you'll be.
In August.
Is that your kind of plan, your strategy?
Yeah.
You reckon you're going to get there?
Yeah. And I'll be in a bikini if I have my way. Yeah.
What if you and if you don't? What are you going to feel like if you don't actually?
I'll still do it anyway. I don't
You're
care.
going to do it.
I make stone lighter than what I was, so I don't care.
What if and how you? What did you?
Oh, you won't get me on a bikini. Oh, no.
Really?
Oh no.
What if
Start hosing me down.
What?
Let's start hosing me down.
Hosing you down.
Beach whale.
You know when you go on holiday though, the thing is you go on holiday and you see all these people that you've never met before, so what difference does it really make?
Exactly.
You know, if you were parading on the front of your street in a bikini, then fair enough.
Let's just say it's how you feel inside.
That's right.
It's all how you feel inside.
Well, if that's how it is, how you feel inside, what are you worried about? If you're
I don't feel good.
You don't feel good inside.
Confidence, my weight rules your life.
Okay.
It's confidence.
My contribution to the discussion, I think that you're a personal trainer, understand. You've got to look at people who are effectively overweight. Well, then that's, it goes in various stages. This lady here, that lady at the front, the girl up the top there, the girl that's sitting there, so they don't need to diet. Don't play around with your diet. Eat what you like to eat, but go and do some exercise. And you might advise that.
Well, yes, but you've got to combine the healthy eating with the exercise.
I don't agree with you. And I'm an international athlete. I've been mixing with athletes my whole life. I've got a nephew that's in the Guinness Book of Records. I've got the background, I've got the credentials. And what I say is, if you're not used to exercise, you've got to start with exercise.
Yeah.
What if you don't do exercise?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what kind of
before I had my
exercise you
children,
do.
I was 3 or 4
what sort of
nights a week.
Do we sort of do this kind of exercise?
No, I was step aerobics 3 or 4 nights a week.
It's not enough. It's not enough. You need cardiovascular exercise. Sorry. Energy in, energy out. If you keep putting the energy in, the more exercise you're going to need.
But 1 minute you're turning around and you're saying all you need to do is exercise, but then you're saying it's the balance of the scales.
No, what she's saying, she's not overweight as it is. She's got a perfect figure, as far as I'm concerned.
You haven't seen her figure.
You want me to get my
Yes, just do that.
Have you seen it then?
No, and when I said that, I thought, that sounds terrible. She's got a perfect figure.
That kind of statement is just... I've been looking and lusting off. But you've got to be supportive. She doesn't look that bad. The girl at the front seems better.
You're getting worse.
It is balancing. It is balancing exactly what you eat.
But you're asking somebody to go... I mean, we haven't got it in this culture. If you go to a supermarket, it's lethal. There's food everywhere. You're tempted in every direction. But what you're asking... people to do, what you're saying to people, is...
Hang on.
Sorry, you just have to learn to pick up the right things and ignore the ones that you don't want.
What's this then? What's the right things?
Low fat and sort of, high carbohydrate, really, isn't it?
Ask Kerry. Kerry's one of my ladies, so she'll tell you how she's done it, doing it.
I've been with Diane for 6 weeks.
How long have you been with Diane?
I haven't been with Diane.
What are you asking her for then?
I'm just saying she's...
I'll see you later.
Oh, I see, all right.
I've been with Diane 6 weeks. I've dieted 8 years on and off since having my daughter, and I've never kept it off. Never kept it off, up, down, all the time.
And you're doing it for this summer?
I'm doing it for this summer. It's also health reasons, I have to do it as well. I joined with Diane 6 weeks ago, I couldn't do it without the exercise. I really have exercised hard. And I've lost 15.5 pounds. I've lost 18 inches as well. And I've noticed it. I mean, I went to get dressed this morning and all my clothes are hanging off me. So it is working, and I am going to get there.
Is that giving you confidence? The
Yes.
fact that you actually can see some change.
And I can see a new wardrobe at the end of the day.
Oh, really? Is that, which is the biggest attraction, going on the beach in a swimming costume or a bikini with the new wardrobe? She's saying new wardrobe.
The new wardrobe, yeah.
Poor men. See what they got coming for them. It's much harder for men, isn't it, Adrian? Is it?
I think so, yeah. It's hard for me. I find it difficult.
In what way?
Well, like if we go to say they're going to the beach now, you know, these ladies saying they've got a lot to lose. I've got nearly, well, I've lost 3.5 stone already since January. I want to lose another 10 stone. 10 stone.
10,
yeah, that's what I mean.
10.
So that's what people have said here so far is very small for what, you know, the way I look at it. But like, when we go to the beach, I won't wear shorts. I'll just wear shorts and t-shirt. I won't go sort of topless or anything like that. But I've always been like this. I did it before I joined a slimming club and I lost 6 stone. And in my mind, I still felt fat. And I started eating normally again. So you have to eat, you know, quite healthily. And I went back to the normal, eating the McDonald's, the takeaways, you know, all the quick foods and the convenient foods. And I put 10 stone back on.
I've done that.
You know, I
dieted for Trisha's wedding. I lost 5 stone in 5 months. Beautiful. I was the skinny girl on the end of the wedding photos. Yeah. It didn't stay off. It was easier losing it, but keeping it off.
Keeping it off is the
that's the habit.
Yeah, I've
but
tried.
I'm no different now than when I was on Trisha's wedding.
No.
All I got was, oh, don't you look gaunt? Oh, don't you look scrawny?
Yeah, I got that when I lost the
And
6.
people don't treat me any different when. I mean, I work in a very large company and I work with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And not one of those people treated me any differently
You see,
when I was
totally different to that.
No.
I was working for a supermarket.
I felt ill.
I was working for a supermarket.
No, I didn't enjoy it, no.
She was miserable.
I'm happier being as I am because I'm just a great believer in so what? You might like slim women, somebody else might like slim. It's true. But that's what makes the world go round. If we were all a size 10, my goodness, what a boring place this would be.
Well, I got promoted when I lost my weight.
It's true. If we were all robots, what's the point? And this big, you keep going on. No, sorry. You keep going on about the big women.
Who keeps going on about?
Well, in general, no, it is. It's all aimed at women, and like you just brought Adrian in now. It seems to be.
What do you mean? It's my fault now. Of course I brought Adrian. Adrian's come 5,000 miles to say he's big because he wants to talk about being fat.
No, but I mean, it's like society accepts that the blokes are bigger, and that's all right. Couple of pints, lad, you're all right.
Yeah.
It's true. It is so more accepted for a bloke.
It
is so more accepted that a bloke can be overweight on his holidays. Than it is for a woman.
It depends what you say.
Oh no, it doesn't make it right. But that's like you were saying about.
I don't honestly think I'm a male now.
Are you sure about that?
We check.
Are you really sure about that? Because a lot of people have doubts, you know. They do a Portillo and they have kind of worries about their masculinity or whatever it is. You sure you're all right?
Last time I looked, I was. I was in this woman's situation at the front. I was in my wife was always constantly going on me about I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. And I've always been a very outgoing, never had any trouble about my weight. I never really thought about it, but my wife kept going on. And I thought, well, I'm not going to change because I am who I am. You married me, so I ain't going to lose it for you. Right? And now I'm out of this marriage.
She left him for a bigger man.
I'm out of the marriage. We had a kid, and it all went downhill from the kid. And I couldn't be more supportive towards her when she was gaining weight. She was pregnant. I was saying, "You look beautiful," which she did. I mean, I married her. Whatever weight she was, I would have loved her till the day I died. But she didn't feel the same about me, and she kept on going on about my weight. And then when she lost it after the baby, and now I only go down to see my son. And I can't explain how I feel when I see blokes on TV with a six-pack and everything, which I used to have. When I was in my 18, 20, I used to be fit. I used to be really fit. I used to do marathon running. And when I met her, I was still like that, I suppose. I had a bit of weight, but not a lot. And she just you know, dished me out of anything, and I felt so low, and I still feel low. So now I'm not in a relationship, I decided to get this weight off and do it for myself and do it for my son. I've stopped smoking, which is very hard. I've started putting weight back on because I've stopped smoking. But I'm doing this not just for myself, I'm doing this for my son as well.
Why for your son?
Well, because I don't want to die of cancer. I don't want to be...
How old's your son?
He's only 2 now. And I want to go out and play football with him when he's older, you know. I'm 30 now. I'm not getting younger. If I don't start doing it now...
Oh, listen to him. You sound like an old man. Go on.
Well, you ain't been in my marriage, have you? So... if you've been in the situation I've been in, you'd feel like an old man. But I'm getting on with my life. I'm living with my parents in Kent. I come down and see my son every couple of days. I still see my wife. We still are friends. There's still something there, but we can never get back what we had. Yeah. And I'm just trying to move on now.
And the weight.
And the
do you
weight,
find it harder? Did you think men find it harder than women do to lose weight?
Of course
yeah, go on.
Of course it is. I mean, you see it in the programmes. Women always saying you see lovely, skinny women on programmes. I mean, you can see any advert, you see a skinny woman, and you see a man with a six-pack, and whoa, you know? And you see that. I mean, how do you think that makes me feel? I'm on the beach. I haven't been on holiday because I can't afford it, basically. But, I mean, I do go down to the seaside when it's hot, whatever, drive down there for a day trip or something, and you see a man strutting along on his... And I used to be like that, and I've got more tits than some women I know. And it is very...
Gary?
Sorry, I do apologise. I do apologise.
Oh.
Why is it
I think they're called breasts.
Well, exactly. But I've got... I mean,
just your chest. Your chest. You've got a chest.
But I feel like I've got...
No, don't say that. Well, bosoms will do.
Yeah.
Or boobs.
Well, that's what I feel, and I decided to take it off for myself, not for anybody else.
Yeah, but you just said it
You're
was
not
more
too offended
difficult for
by
men.
that, are you?
It is more difficult.
Because as long as you're not offended, it'll be all right.
It's more difficult for men because women turn around...
I've got a problem here with your what's it, just what you just said. It's not a problem, is it? No, because they understand he was under a lot of pressure, wasn't he?
Yeah, but why is it more difficult for a bloke to lose weight than a woman?
I didn't say it was more difficult. I just said people generally, society in general, understands it more from a woman's gender because women are always saying...
You want to go to my Weight Watcher class? My Weight Watcher class, it was 50-50. And they didn't have any qualms going in. Any of the blokes had no problems going in.
Well, not a problem.
In fact, we used to have a bit of a competition, male versus female.
Listen, women will turn around to a bloke and say, how do I look? Do I look that? Do I look this? Do I look that? And a bloke will turn round...
What they do?
Exactly right. A bloke will turn round and say, I'm sorry, but... you know, you look gorgeous, or this bloke, you look fat like a pig, or whatever, what he said.
No, he didn't say pig.
A whale, yeah. But generally, if it was me, I'd say, yeah, you look lovely, you know. I'd tell her, you know, dress looks a bit, you make a bit bigger in that dress, wear the other dress, because it makes you look more sensual, or whatever, yeah? Yeah? But with a man can't go up to a woman and say, oh, what do I look like, darling? Right? He's in a bathroom, locked up, saying...
Why not?
He's sucking his belly in a tiny belt as high as he can get.
I don't see why a man shouldn't come up to a woman and say, how do I look?
Because it's not the dumb thing. I would do it because I have no ambitions about... Inhibitions, whatever.
I asked Jan how I look.
You what?
I asked Jan how I look whenever we were going out together.
Yeah, your clothes, yeah. But you wouldn't say, do I look fat in this, darling, would you?
I do, and she tells me.
Well, you've got
a lot of people don't think I look fat.
You've got a very good relationship. Every relationship I've been in, I don't think I feel comfortable turning around to my wife or my girlfriend and saying, excuse me, what do I look like in this? Do I look fat?
Generally tell you anyway.
I think he's got a bit more confidence in himself, really. You're obviously feeling quite low about yourself, so maybe you're thinking or you're perceiving what other people think of you rather than what you think of yourself. You've got to think of yourself before you think of anyone else.
Do you think that men it's harder for men?
I wouldn't say it's harder, but I wouldn't say it was any easier. I just think that...
That's about the same then.
Yeah, but I think men are just looked at as what they are. I don't think people go out and think, oh my God, that man is so overweight. Whereas you would look at some women and think, I wouldn't have said so, no.
They didn't used to.
Before, when a man was big, it was, oh, bless him, he likes his food. Whereas if a woman does it, she's out of control. She's let herself go.
So do you think that men are out of control?
No, actually, in a way, I agree with something of what you said. Before I'm in danger of getting shot. No, but if you asked him and said, you know, for God's sake, help. You love her. And you wanted to help her in any way you can. I think you went about it the wrong way, but...
Well, he obviously didn't, as far as she's
no,
concerned.
I don't agree with insulting women, but if that's what she needs
as
to
a
help
last
her do
resort,
it...
perhaps?
Now, there is... Yes, unfortunately, as a last resort. I had to lose weight because I have multiple sclerosis and I have to lose my weight. Now, I weighed 18 stone 10 and I've lost over 2 stone since November. And my God, do I feel different.
Better?
But, oh yeah, but it's not just that. I do feel more confident. I wish I could be one of these women that I am big and I'm proud. I'm not. I can't be like that. I've tried and I can't do it. I lost my father last year, 2 years ago, and it was due to a heart condition, and it was because he was overweight. Nothing that we did, we all ate healthily. There was nothing that you could not, like, we didn't have like saturated fats, we didn't have sugar, it just wasn't unheard of. But the pressure isn't put on men so much, and it should be, because that
should be.
It
Oh,
should
here we
be.
go.
Yeah. No,
for health reasons.
For health reasons.
For health
I don't
reasons.
think that men have... you said I lost my confidence, you said, yeah?
Come back to love.
You're losing it for your son.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done, because I've lost my dad, and I want yours to have...
Well, literally, I want to be the best dad I can, and I've always wanted that. It doesn't matter what I do. At the moment, I'm unemployed, right? But I'm looking for work, and I'm trying to look at so I can see my son instead of working 24 hours a day to, like, just to keep my son.
What should he be doing then? He wants to lose weight. He wants his You got a six-pack then? Have you? Anybody? I could do that. You didn't answer the question, though. Feel it, Robert.
Is it there?
No, he hasn't got one. He hasn't. I can't feel where is it?
Well, he might have a six-pack, but I've got a barrel here, so... I used to have one.
How can he be helped?
How can we help? Do you belong to a gym at all?
I've just started doing the gym. I've only literally just started it. I've given up smoking, obviously, so I've put a lot more weight on than I actually should have done, because I should have been down... I was 16 and a half. I went down to 15 and a half now, because I'm started the gym. And hopefully I'll get down to 12. And if I get down to 12, I'll be happy. I wouldn't mind him.
Well, all I can say to you is that keep doing what you're doing, and you'll get there eventually.
Do you think it's important for men?
I think it's just as important for men to...
Not health, not talking health. We obviously take that on board, we realise that. But we're talking about, do men have the same problems as being looked at if they're fatter, as being indisciplined, out of control? Are they stigmatised now by society just in the way that women are or were? I think they are.
Have you ever been fat? Have you ever been fat?
Does it make a difference if you're a male? No.
Well, you wouldn't know then, would you?
He wouldn't know.
No, he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put on the weight one time. I put on about a stone after being Mickey Finn, basically, in a health club myself when I was doing a bit of security. I put on a lot of weight. My self-esteem changed. My self-perception changed too. And basically, I realised, because I'm a personal trainer anyway, that everything hinges on your metabolism. Okay, how active you are.
Oh, so you don't need training.
Being more selective.
No, if you don't fall injured on your metabolism, we don't need people like you.
No, you do need to exercise. You have to kick your metabolism into gear.
Oh, I see. That's a very quick
vital.
thinking there, my friend. He thought, oh my God, I'm out of a job here. Quick, right. So you're the kick.
That's it. I mean, no, but personal trainers are just catalysts.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, you have to be more active. It's as he said over there. It's about how much energy you expend and how many calories you take in.
Yeah.
If you're looking for that debit credit situation, so long as you're expending more, you will lose weight.
Adrian.
Unless you have a particular allergy, or there are complications.
You were saying that you have to, to forget your metabolism and that. Well, the first time I lost all the weight, it was down to eating, because I joined Slimming World and I didn't do any exercise whatsoever, and I lost the 6 stone. Yeah. And I went back to eating all the rubbish again, which made me put the weight back on.
80% of weight loss hinges on nutrition. It does. 80% of it hinges on nutrition. But to keep it off, you've got to be more active.
Well, yeah, you've also got to eat the right food as well.
I just wanted to ask, how much exercise do you need a week?
Do you want him to come in to give you a personal training? Would you like him to go? Who said yes? Hands up! Do you see? So you want him to personally train you, do
Yes.
you?
Yes,
You'd
I
like
would.
him to, so you'd like him to do all the up and downs and in and outs and all that thing, show you what to
I
do?
would really love him to give me a programme on personal training.
workout?
A workout.
Right. And why do you need a workout? Another one here. She put her hand up straight away.
Definitely. Yeah, I was just thinking of Vanessa Feltz. I know she had a personal trainer. I was thinking, well, lucky girl.
Why do you?
If you can
afford it. Why
if
do
you can afford it, yes.
Why do you want to lose weight?
I feel overweight. I am overweight.
And what
For
would
my
you-
height, I'm very short, and also I feel I have a shape problem because my weight goes in one area and isn't nicely distributed.
Which area does it go in?
It goes on the bottom and the hips.
Well, you do need to know that, don't you? Because
Yes.
men like weights in certain areas too, you know.
Oh, yeah, small amounts, but not huge bottoms.
All right. And would you wear a bikini?
No.
Would you wear a swimsuit?
Yes, but
Are
with
you-
the sarong right by the side, ready to sort of grab and put round.
Right. But how much weight would you have to lose before you put a swimming costume on?
A couple of
sorry, a
stone.
bikini.
A couple of stone.
Oh, and you would do it then?
Yes, I think so, yes.
We sent our 3 girls off, didn't we? And they've struggled in, according to Bob. Alison, let's have Alison first. Alison, would you like to come and show us what you've done? So, how do you feel?
Very nice. Very
Yeah?
nice, yeah.
You feel comfortable?
Yes, I do very comfortable.
And is that the kind? These are supposed to things that help you, give you confidence.
Yes.
You feel good about this, yeah. Does she, Bob?
She looks lovely.
Oh, you always say that though, anyway, don't you?
Yes.
No, well, she wants to know. No, because she wants to know. You really you feel that happily about it.
Yes.
You're happy.
Yes.
Would you take your thong off?
Sarong.
Sarong. Sarong. Wish you could take a thong off as well, guys. No, I don't mean. I'm not asking you to. I mean, are you prepared to? So you're quite happy. Go on then.
Oh, wow.
Right, do a twirl for us. And would you like to take the seat? Let's see Michelle. Come here. Come here to me. Come here. Light on your feet there, aren't you? How do you feel?
All right.
Only all right?
Yeah.
Why only all right?
Just, I don't know.
What? Tell me. Tell me.
Just a bit.
You what?
Still, I know I'm still so overweight.
But would you be happy? You're right, you must be happy. If you've done this now, what you've just done, walk down there in front of, not us of course, but millions of people who are watching. All those Germans on that beach with the pedalo, they're all watching and they're all going, wow. So if you've done that, you don't have a problem walking on a beach like this, do you?
I would.
You still would?
Yeah, I still would.
Okay.
It's only that I've lost weight.
Well, what
so
gave you the
far,
confidence to do it now?
Because I've already lost 3 stone.
But if you've done it for us...
Had I not lost that weight, then there's no way I would have done this.
Yeah, but Michelle-
it's just that I do feel more confident
Yeah.
than I would have done 3 months ago.
Right, but if you're that confident, Michelle, you can come and do it like this on television, literally to millions of people. You must feel confident about going on a beach.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh.
I wouldn't.
So-
if I was going to go on a beach, actually, I'll probably find the biggest person to sit next to.
Why?
I would. so the onus is not all on me. So they would look at other people and sort of... I would be the only fat person there.
Yeah. Well, it's not the thong, is it? It's a sarong.
Sarong.
You wouldn't want to take your sarong off then?
No.
And you wouldn't now, and you wouldn't on the beach either, obviously. Okay, sit down for us. And who we got now? It's Trisha, isn't it? Trisha. Come on, Trish. Well, are you happy?
Yeah.
You look very happy as you're prancing around up there. Tell me how you feel. Has it made you feel any different?
Yeah.
Why what they... I mean, for each of the 3 ladies, it's the same question in a way. What is it about this swimming costume that's been done for you today that makes you feel different from one you could do yourself? Is there anything?
I think it's the help and the support, really.
It's not the particular style of the costume.
No, you've got experts.
But
Tell you what goes nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you feel that their expert advice is something that's been... Yeah.
Yeah.
that you couldn't have done by yourself if you just
They
gone
gave
out
us
to
the
buy?
confidence, really. I felt that they gave us rather a lot of confidence.
Because I wouldn't have worn a short so long on holiday.
You wouldn't?
No, so they told me to try it on.
Why wouldn't you have worn it on holiday?
Because look at my legs.
But you're happy wearing it now? Are you happy taking it off?
It feels quite cute, actually.
Would you take it off?
I don't want to take it off because this is Robert Kilroy, not Oprah Winfrey.
But you wouldn't? You would or you wouldn't? Now, I mean. I'm not... Only if you
Oh,
don't
right,
do what
no.
you could... Yeah, would you be relaxed and happy to, is what I'm asking. Not as...
No, I'd do it, but I'd still feel very large.
But
It
don't
doesn't
do that.
suck it all in.
Don't do it if you don't feel
Right.
comfortable. She looks brilliant, doesn't she? So, Julie, what are you going to do?
Oh, I still need to lose loads of weight before I get in that swimsuit.
But if you felt that, if our three ladies here felt very happy, and it is the expert advice, according to both Alison and Trish. Michelle, was it the expert advice that helped you along?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
You felt there were people there who knew what would make you look good?
Yeah.
Feel confident?
They're giving us nothing but compliments back there.
Give you confidence. If you... Well, should we send you off to one of these? Afterwards?
I would love to be able to put it on and give it some back.
Okay,
right
listen,
away.
I'll do you a deal. I promise you. If you go and do this, right, you get the swimming costume on and the other thing. I won't ask you to take your thong off. So, I know this is so wrong, but this time I was doing it deliberately. What are you two going to do then?
We're off to the Seychelles.
And you're doing to get to the Seychelles
We're getting fit. We're
Fit.
going to get fit and we're going to get slim
together.
together.
You're going to do it together.
We're going to do it together.
And does that make the big difference doing
Yes,
it
it
together?
does. It's supporting each other.
It does.
And he helps you?
He does.
And she helps you?
All the way through in the walking, the exercises, the food. People don't consider either as a fact, but people talk a lot about men.
But we're talking about your holidays.
That's
and
right,
this is something you want to get slimmer for.
We've got
and
10
you actually,
weeks.
Right. How much are you going to lose in 10
We
weeks?
hope to lose a stone each.
Right, we'll check on them, won't we, just to make sure. We will check on them, promise you, we'll check on them. We'll weigh them to the last ounce. And we only do ounces here, we don't do all those other things like she was doing with her meters and things. Have a good holiday, take care of yourselves.
If you'd like to join Robert in a programme about faith healing, call now on 0990 100 771. Have you visited a faith healer? Was it as a last resort? Did you make a recovery that doctors couldn't explain? Did you have a bad experience with a faith healer? Did they make things worse? Does a member of your family use faith healing and you think they'd be better off with conventional medicine? Call 2 if you think faith healing doesn't work.
The thing about England-Germany games...
How unlucky can you get?
...is you just can't take your eyes off the action.
And that's why I'll be here for the match. The ace marksman keeps England in the World Cup.
And we'll have our say. Before, at half-time, and after the match.
Cook. Then fashion and comfort, yes, it is possible to